Hello there. Alright there, Urban. Alright. Let's get my game on. Here we go. I say thank you very much. Right, I've just added a little thing on. Oh, hang on, there it is. It's just flashed a little bit. Just a little thing saying what music's playing. I'm thinking, let's actually shove that down here, I think. That's more out the way, I think. Kind of like the idea that if people are wondering what music's on, I can just say, have a look, it's down there. I'll try and position that better when I've got more time. Okay, so I need to do very quick fleet climbs. We're about 2 hours away, but I know I'm going to be doing GACs, so I don't want to be too far behind. I'm gonna... Let me just have a look here. This one actually I don't have to worry about, thankfully. 6 is not too bad a climb regardless, but let's see. Let's go for Cowboy, yeah? Might as well go for the big jump. Oh, hey up, I've just seen there's a whole bunch of text at the bottom that's overlapping. I think that's better. Alright, what have we got then? Alright, good start. Give that a smack. It's the unknown. You know, I'll be honest. I feel like we've got to kind of go at a good pace today. I don't normally stream on Saturdays for a reason. And I'm already way behind schedule. I wanted to start this around 10 o'clock my time, but it didn't help that I was not asleep early. It was my mum's birthday yesterday, so we went out for a meal with some family. Got back around 2:30, maybe 3. And then I know I was up till about 4, so yeah, I think expecting to be awake in 6 hours was a bit over the top. You decided to sabotage your GAC this time. What have you done? Was it a deliberate sabotage or was it accidental? I mean, I've lost rounds by accidentally putting the wrong fleet in. Or wrong leader. Let's do that. Deliberate, but for testing purposes. I think if it's testing purposes, it's alright, isn't it? It's like the other week on my free-to-play, I've got a Relic 7 Plo Koon. Git. And I tried the negotiator counter with Plo Koon starting, and it worked, but it was like... Cracked, hello there, how you doing? Yeah, I've been hearing a little bit like that as far as Kyber 3, you know, it's a bit like the boogeyman at the moment, and I'm like, I'm not a Kyber 2 player, I keep lingering around in here like a bad smell. I think that's where my head is as far as I just keep trying things if I'm in doubt, and more often than not they work out. A Rhodium for fleet is certainly better. It's alright, I'm just keeping an eye out here if Horn's going to survive or not. I think we're alright, aren't we? Because we didn't manage to get the Outrider buff. Yeah, we should be fine. He's got outmaneuver. Yeah, that was closer than I would have liked. And like I say, I'll do timing in a bit, so we can get into GAC nice and early. I wasn't talking to you, Alexa. Okay, you can stop listening now. Very nosy, aren't they? You learn many neat tricks, but sus about sharing them with you scoundrels. I feel like I'm just keep trying create my own tricks. Keep trying tricks I'm hearing from other people, like say my Moth Malaya. That's been my most fun one in a while. Anyway, okay, last round. We did get a full clear against Icross. I think we did anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got a full clear. But they got the better score, 1839. It was disappointing if we're being honest, but what can you do? So we're up against De Jules, and I have actually done the compare, but I've not really looked at it because it was kind of just, let's get it done. Crat, you doing well? You're in work today, nice. Did I do anything nice with my mum yesterday? Nothing too special. Like I said, we went out for a meal and we saw some family. We haven't seen them for about a year or so now. It's just been by chance that we haven't seen them, but it was nice actually getting a chance. But yeah, we spent the day together regardless, so, you know, it was a pretty nice day. I mean, It doesn't sound like much when I feel like I spend a lot of my days with my mum anyway, but, you know, it was still a nice day. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, so we're a little bit ahead on GP, nice to see. A little bit behind on Zetas, a little bit ahead on Omicrons. Literally 1 or 2 relics between us on both the scores, so that's very close. I've got Datacron advantage. I'd say that is just about me. Maybe they're pretty close. 6 top mods, they've got way more. They've got 70 more 15 pluses, but then I'm 40 plus ahead on the 20s and 25s, so I'd say I come out on top on the mods, barely, but I think that's just more about quality than quantity. Then, yeah, they've got all the GLs, so it's 4 versus 8 again, potentially. And we've got all the ships between us, so yeah, nothing too surprising there. A barista coffee caramel latte. It's alright. Okay, I haven't had time to change my defense over the weekend. Well, I say over the weekend, over the off day, whatever you might call it. So yeah, same as last round. We've got Grand Inquisitor down, Finn and Zori, Sortie, and Atbar. For what it's worth, I've played Rise of Skywalker and Last Jedi chapters of the Skywalker saga the other day, and it was funny just seeing Zori, for the simple fact I was also watching The Diplomat on Netflix with Kerry Russell. So I feel like I've seen a lot of Kerry Russell lately. Or at least things that she has played. Ooh, okay, so they took a shot on my Ray and missed. That is really good to see. Dash, no hits. Sana, no hits. Tuscan's 1 shot. Alright, so we've got an in here. We've got a way in. So we've got a Seer Malicos team. Lord Vader with Raver, which I personally find a little bit annoying. Crossfire with the sub, 9 months. I've got 9 months here, but if you're thinking 8, I'll be honest, I don't know which one to believe, but thank you either way. How you doing, Crossfire? Let me have a sip of my drink. I'm really dehydrated right now. And I'm blaming the booze for it. Okay, so yeah, that's a bit annoying, I'm not going to lie. Adrad, and Trench. Alright, well, at least Dressage is there and not with Night Sisters, I guess. Makes it slightly easier. It's actually 9. Oh, okay, we'll take that then, we'll take that. I'm going to say, are you doing alright? What have we got down here? You can see Leia and Rey. Ooh, okay, we've got General Grievous. And we got Jabba. Okay, let me do a quick count. We've got Lord Vader up top. But that is it, isn't it? Oh, Seer Malicos as well, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good, doing good. I'll be honest, I'm probably going to have to nip off for a minute and a second and get a bottle of water. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing alright. I was saying last night, I haven't drank a lot, like, lately, you know, like, I do have a drink on a Saturday night kind of thing, but, it's not like I'm, regularly drinking, if you like every day or anything weird. And, yeah, I'm pacing myself a bit better, I feel, as well. So, yeah, I'm certainly not as young as I was when I, like, maybe my early 20s and I could just neck and back. Here we go. Yeah, she had a good day. She had a good day. Like I say, we went for a meal with Liz and Paul, who you met. And, yeah, I say it was an alright evening. There we go. Get this on. Alright, cool. It's funny whenever Twitch comes up with relatives. or Twitch or YouTube, because having to explain what it's all about as far as why people are interested in watching someone play a video game, it's a bit of a foreign concept to them. Even weirder thing is I can't clearly explain it. It's like I know why I watch streamers, but trying to explain that to someone else is not that simple. I'm going to say we were in until about 6:30, so I'm going to say well, we went out a bit late. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Cracked. I mean, how I view it, it's just this new phenomena, isn't it? I mean, I didn't actually realise until yesterday that there's a esports channel on Sky. So that really caught me off guard. I'm like, wow, gaming's got to that point, has it? But, you know, it's no big surprise because there's, I won't say a fascination, but it's just something that's always going to keep going into. There's always going to be, what's the phrase? Evolution to these kinds of things. You know, a new fad comes out, a new thing people might be interested in, companies always take advantage. Alright, this one seems to be going alright. I'm going to try and heal up IG a little bit. Oh, definitely. I mean, thankfully I haven't used GG that much lately, so I can afford to put B2 in this team, and I can give Vader a home again, because I don't feel like Vader's had a place for a while now. But it is an option for me, at least I can try and do that. But I know what you mean, it's a bit of a sad one to lose, isn't it? Alright, we haven't got Kit here, he's probably still asleep if I'm getting my time zone differences right, so we'll just do this in his armour. If anything, I've been looking for some Night Sister teams lately, as far as Night Sisterable teams. Yeah, Marin's not looking too great right now. Oh, doubt, you bugger. I can't gain bonus turn meter. That could be awkward. One thing, the sisters die and they'll lose the down. The trick is going to be staying alive. That should bring back Marin. Okay, we'll do the AoE. Well, hopefully we can get DDK out now. Lovely. Well, we'll do a basic. And then we'll get the revive. Alright, we're looking good here. I can't remember the exact conditions for getting protection back, but we're just going... Ah, that'll do. 63. There's a point where I've heard some songs that many times that I can just bob along to them. I don't even know what the lyrics really are, I just keep going. Alright. I do keep trying to update the playlist as well, like add new things in, but eventually the older stuff just seeps through on shuffle. Okay, let's get the stun on Benny boy. Go on, we'll go for that. Get an ability block out there where we can. Okay, that was a fair bit of damage off Ray. I want to do that to try and get rid of the crit avoidance. Hopefully we can get enough damage on Ben. There we go. Perfect. Now the downside is we can't really recover much on Palpatine without doing the ult. But because it's an ult, I don't feel like we need to do it, so I'm just going to base it. Again, I said this recently. I know the ult is true damage, so defense up does nothing, but it kind of makes me feel better. That's the only reason I do it. You know, it's like, you know, maybe it'll do slightly less. I know it doesn't. It's copium. If defense is up on some of the tunes, I feel like they're less likely to die. Okay, let's do that. Alright, Benny Boy's down. Our Benny Boy's about to take a turn, but if we can get Ray out, cool. Go for Benny Boy again. Go on, we'll base it. Okay. Yep, she's already in that ultra dodge mode she gets into. So, Star Killers are going to come up soon to take a turn. Ooh, wow. Okay. Nice one. Just saved about half an hour's, well, it feels like half an hour's worth of time wasting. 65. Perfect Star Killer battle. Alright, Leia. Alright, so last round I did Mon Mothma. And it worked because old Ben wasn't there. But I also don't like the fact that Captain Rex is here, so that's two reasons why I'm not going to do it this time. We're going to use Jabba. I've got him on offense. It wasn't like deliberate, like, oh, Afra's on my opposing team. I've got no idea what they've got. But I figure Jabba's here, might as well use it in the best place for it. I think last round I used Jabba on Slacker and it was alright, obviously, but it was a kind of a waste. So this is definitely punching up better. But yeah, let's go for it. Oh, wrong side. Yeah, definitely need another drink. Alright, let's pop some grenades down. You're fortunate to use Mon Mothma on Leia this round. Same comp and successful, just went for old Ben first. I get your point there about being risky. I mean, I kind of think if I had to do it, I would give it a go, but I can't say I'd have gone for old Ben first, even though I know that you're reasoning for it. Just because I know getting Leia is important. It's that thing where, like you said, it's risky and, you know, it's pretty easy to understand why. You know, you leave old Ben, he's going grant turn meter. So it's that really awkward balancing act. Okay, we're at contract. Let me take the buffs off, or the buff condenser. Load of detonators over there. Yeah, I remember your Lego. How you doing, man? You had 4 GLs left for his 4 non-GLs at the end. That's brilliant. I mean, if ever you've got that much overkill left, you've had a really good offense, in my opinion. anyone ever look at a situation like this and think, please die now? It's like, come on, you've got so many thermals, I'm not even going to try and count them all. It's like, just die, please. Let me put that on Drogon just so he doesn't stealth. He has actually got buff. Oh no, it was Leia who's got buff immunity, doy. This is why I don't like the expanded view. It gets hard to see who's got what. Okay, Boosh hopefully has got inventive coming up. There we go. This could break the stream. 3 minutes 01, we set it off. Yeah, that took nearly 10 seconds for it to work out what to do. Okay, let's do that. Get R2. Oh, cheers, R2. Thanks. Oh, wow. Somehow that healed him up. Let's go for cracks. I know R2's a threat, but cracks with days can be annoying. And unless I'm mistaken, Leia isn't going solo or anyone, so let's do that. And then we'll do that. Okay, cool. Full auto. Fingers crossed we can get some banners back. Just as Leia decides, right, if you're going to kill all my allies, I'll just one-shot one of yours. Let's see. How's my day? My day's alright. I'd say I'm feeling a bit sluggish right now, but I'm going to go get a drink in a moment just to re-energise. Hopefully you're doing alright though, Lego. Opera GX VPN ain't working on Netflix anymore. It doesn't surprise me something like that, because they are trying to narrow these things down, aren't they? I don't think they like the idea of people basically watching things where they want. I mean, how I view it, I've always, well, sorry, not always. I've not tried using anything like that, so it doesn't really affect me. But yeah, I can understand it. I mean, if I'm right, in the UK, it's on Sky, isn't it? So maybe they've got the rights over here. Okay, the defense looks a bit weak sauce. I mean, Bounty Hunters, Mon Mothma. Well, not even a full Mon Mothma. We got Rolo chilling in there, and Qui-Gon with Leia. Oh. Oh, yes. I mean, well, let me double check it, but I think it does. At the start of the Battle of there are no galactic legends and all allies are Jedi. I mean, I know Leia arguably is a Jedi, but certainly not when she was wearing the princess outfit. Man, oh man, oh man. And this is Kyber too, folks. Okay. I'd pull one out for my opponent, but they don't really deserve it for doing that. It's gonna hurt a bit if I lose to this Love Vader. So I think we do... Is this a Doubtcron, by the way? Yeah. I think we do JML from the start, try and whittle down a few of them, and then see if we can clean up with Bounty Hunters. We've got two cleanses, Revan and Shaq. We've got damage and damage, if you like, with JKL, but the main damage is obviously JML's unique, if you like. And if things go bad, we've got a revive that maybe we can use. Yeah, I figure we'll go for a potency, or a Crom with a bit of potency, just to try and help him land some ability blocks. 90% is better than what he was at. Hey up, Adam. We're doing alright. How about yourself, man? I'd say, I'm just... I'm trying to get through my GACs at a reasonable pace today, because I want to watch my football at 3 PM, so I've got a little bit of a race on. Alright, let's start off with the AoE. And we'll pass that to Luke. Stun. We'll go for Royal Guard. We'll start passing that around. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking about, Cracked. I know obviously Jolie's going to be useless at that point, but if it's around that point, then hopefully we can take a bit of advantage. Hopefully. Let's give that to Shaq again for the offense up. This is the problem. We got Maul doing his thing now. Thankfully, we're nice and strong. Alright, go on. Fair enough. I think we do that to Lord Vader. Okay. Never mind. Right, if I recall correctly, we can heal with doubt, so I'm just going... Oh, apparently I was wrong. Alright, I need a clarification, just so I don't waste it. If they die from dots, that counts as don't revive. It's not just an attack from Lord Vader, it's anything that dies on the enemy team. Just wondering if we've lost Revan or if I can bring him back. Come on, we'll call Shaq. That's one. At this rate, I'm not sure it matters. Oh. Yeah, I think we're kind of struggling here anyway. I mean, Jolie's gonna die, isn't he? Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I'm assuming only during ult, as in when he's got his ult active. So, is it only attacks from Lord Vader, or is it like any deaths while he's got his ult? Oh wow, you little git. All right. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest, I'm timing it out here. I don't want Maul back, because I can try and take out these three with Bounty Hunters. If I've got Maul there as well, it gets a lot more complicated. So, like I said, I'm going to get myself a drink. I'm going to leave the screen on just for the fact that, you know, you can just see the countdown timer, I guess. And, yeah, I'll be back in, what, 30 seconds? Okay. Okay. I'm actually curious about this ult thing. Let me get a web browser up and have a look. It is during the ult, but it's not stated if only Lord Vader counts or other characters also can permanently kill you. Yeah, it's dots that were getting me. Because in my head, it would make sense if dots counted, but I don't know if I'm just being funky thinking that. Yeah, enemies defeated while this is active can't be revived, so I would actually interpret that as essentially if you've got the ult then no revives. Denoser of the raid, party of 9, thank you very much. How you doing from Denosers? Lebo and hello there, how you doing? Let's do a shout out. Here we go. Thank you for the follow, Lebo. Let's do that. There we go. I think I got that right. Yeah.
Dean.
Damn, they're actually getting
we got some cup action.
Yeah, look at these R9s getting used, guys.
I think
yeah.
Kit Pistol will also get used with Qui-Gon. So
yes, he will. Yeah, bro.
You got an 1841. Hey, nice. I've been struggling in that sense. I've been getting 1700s quite a lot. I need to really get better with efficiency. It doesn't help when I have battles like this, though. We've just been saying about Lord Vader's ult, how the mechanics work, because my Jedi Knight Revan died from dots during his ult. So, ultimately, it comes down to this bit here. Enemies defeated while this is active can't be revived. It's that line into it of, does it have to be a kill from Lord Vader, or is it just a death during Lord Vader's ult turns? And that pretty much sums it up. But it is a bit of a shame. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that, but it's how it is. How long is it, by the way? Gain 50%. If 100% was used, gain 75%, take a bonus turn, cooldown's reduced, gain Ashes of the Republic for 5 turns. Wow. That's longer than I thought. I thought it was only about 2 turns, but I think that's the thing with Lord Vader's ult. You don't, or at least me, I don't tend to notice it. Like, you know, I can't follow it through the battle. No worries, Dan. I'll catch you around, man. And it's like, glad you had a good round as well. Okay. I think we go straight back in here. We go with the bounty hunters. We see if we can clean this up a little bit. We got Bosky Boy, and we'll take in Bam. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So any enemy can kill you for 5 turns. Pretty much, yeah. On paper, it's why this is a really good counter, because the whole aim of it is you're not trying to kill them, and you're not trying to essentially survive your way through it, you're just trying to blast them out. Okay, pop the taunt. Uno reverse. Go on, we might as well do the attack. Get rid of DTMG for now. Get an armor shred on Lord Vader. How you thinking with that, sorry? Very rare I use the birds in these battles, but I thought if we can get Raver out, it's worth it. Okay, let's make sure Fennec stays alive and do that. Oh wow, Griefy Boy got hit a bit there. Oh wow. Did you upset Lord Vader, Grief? Yeah, Uno reverse. Oh, hang on, saying that you can't. You've got, what do you call it? Yeah, ow. Alright, Fennec, we're gonna have to do this first time. Oh. Okay. Ow. Base it. Okay, so 3-shot. I think we do Mon Mothma. Yeah, my troopers aren't good enough for it, really. And I'm pretty sure Mon Mothma could take it out, so we'll go and go down that route. Here we go, Mon. Actually saying that Phoenix did it the other day. Yeah, I think we use Phoenix now I'm saying it. That was actually quite a good one. I'd forgotten all about that. Granted, I can't remember if there was a Doubtcron then, but well, I suppose we'll find out. Let's do that. Yeah, Doubt there, that's not great. Pop that on Rex. All set for JKCK. On my main account I am. My free-to-play's got the shards, but I haven't had time to put the gear on, so hopefully get him the next time around on... well, I say next time around, it'd be when he's permanent, won't it? I should not have used that ability. Although saying that, doesn't it? I think we're okay, aren't we? There's a thing where... I can't remember exactly. Isn't it something in Rex is unique with the Omicron? Never mind, never mind. But yeah, on my main, I've got all my gear 12 sorted. On the free-to-play, they've all got 7 stars, but they're just a little bit behind on gear, so when they're in the journey guide, I'll get them then. I'm still focusing on getting Grand Inquisitor to Relic on free-to-play. I've got them unlocked now, at least. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go for that. Yeah, it's where I'm going to be frustrated because I know I can't do that. I'm trying to do Leia. I'm hoping I get Leia next week. So, yeah, I've got 400 Karatech saved of both, so I think that's enough for her. But after that, we'll see. It's where I'm so glad that I managed to finish Cam, because I'm just able to use Get 3 now to actually get gear. I don't know if like Get 3 is efficient for Karatech, but I'm like, I need to get it from somewhere, so that'll do. Ooh. Yeah, I've done that with Malicos and the Ufus. I've just left them at gear 12 or lower just for the fact that I'm like, I want to do the event at gear 12. Well, that's me anyway, I'm not saying everyone's like that, but yeah, I want to see if I can do it at the lower tier, or the lower gear level, I should say. Need 120 Karas and 18 Mark 9 battle comps. You know, the actual amount of shot prods the game requires is filthy at times. Okay. 1 down. You've done Theatre Relic 7 for TB, but all the others are gear 12. Yeah, just over the minimum. Okay. I was going to say, Slacker, would you mind taking a turn, please? You know, anytime soon. Thank you. Alright, let's poke this bear. Taran Malikos is the kind of guy who I don't think would appreciate being called a bear. I would suspect it's purely that, but I would suspect it's going to be finishing off the Gungans, because when you think the two that are coming, they're very meh. You know, they're unnamed Gungans, aren't they? So it wouldn't be surprised if they don't just get them two out the way quick and then get onto Padme's stuff. I mean, they've got 3 months to do that. And the other thing as well, when you think about it, they've got to do all the Gungans and try and give them time to be farmed so that they can be used in the raid. So I'd be surprised if they held back. Yeah, now that bit, I'll admit, is frustrating me a little bit. I actually don't mind it to a degree. It's like if I can say to myself, right, I've got not 1299, like say 2,600-ish crystals, maybe 2,700, whatever the number might be. I'm like, okay, if I hoard that amount of crystals, then I can use that to get minimum 14 shards to get to 4-star. And then I can get not just shards for the Gungan, but can also get Cower Attack. So for me, it's kind of an alright trade, but it still sucks a bit. Do you mean like the 29.99 pack? As far as getting the Omicrons, that ain't bad. Yeah, it's one of those where I know for myself, I had 15, I think, on Boss Nass, and I was like, maybe I could get lucky one day with it. If well, you know, while they're doing it like this anyway. I don't expect it. You know, I've got, what is it, Bombardier and Warrior? Gungan Warrior? I don't remember exactly what they are. But I would imagine both of them, they're going to just tease you like that. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? I know Gungans are going to be important for the raid, and I know the raid's short term, but how I view it, that's enough incentive for me. You know, it's kind of, we need to farm them to get good rewards, so let's go for it. Hey up, Osprey. I haven't worn this one a lot of late. It's a stow cap. I mean, I don't know if you can see it. So, yeah, I used to wear it on match days. I think me head, to not phrase it any better, my head got too big for it. Okay. I really wish it was numpty, because the number of times I'm forgetting things in this game, it could literally fill a booth. Alright, we got the annoying one out. I mean, I think we still get rid of Jin. It's not necessarily that she's got revives, but she's got TM control. Doesn't feel like Cassie and OK2 have got a lot of damage, so they can go last. I am thinking maybe CLS would have been better banners, but there we go. I don't know if they're big brain players, but they're certainly players. Okay. Well, let's go to Rebels. Let's use CLS here. We got. Oh no, Kyle, you chili beans. There we go. We're having a, well, I say we, I'm having a traditional Stoke tea tonight in lobby. It's like a stew. You just cook a bit of like braising steak or whatever, you know, like a I don't know what you call it in another country. Is it something like chuck beef or something? Anyway, you cook a bit of that, put in some veg, some potato. You got some like OXO cubes, or you know, just some to have a little juice with it, and voila, it's a nice little tea. Especially in like cold weather, it's really filling. It warms you up as well. There are people who have dumplings with it. I'm not one, but I bet there are a few who would have it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it in some of like the cafes you can go into. It's not something I'd have in a cafe though, because I feel like it's a very personal thing as well, as far as like, if I was making it myself, I wouldn't do swede or parsnips, but I know my mum likes them, so she throws them in there. So it's something where when I'm eating it, I might see these in there and I'm like, I just kind of put it in my mouth and pretend it's not that. You know, I know you can argue that means I don't mind it, but it's something that I wouldn't personally choose to have on my plate. Alright, for those of you who've just joined, we've got this monstrosity down here, so I'm curious what's the most insulting thing we can use to take it down. But in the meantime, let's go with Mon Mothma, I think. Oh, hang on, not that. Bad Batch. Maybe? I'd have to check speeds, because even though, you know, they're all in a bad team, one of them might outspeed me. But yeah, I don't know what big brain play they were thinking of, thinking, oh yeah, we're going to do Quiglea. Hello, Gavster. We're doing alright. Oh, what? I forgot to apply the crom. Okay, that went to Hal. Yeah, that went to Hal, but we can recover. We can recover. That was a drop that was self-inflicted. I didn't think to put the Datacron on to give Biggs the turn meter game, which would have meant that it wouldn't take a turn. So yeah, oopsie. You know, that can be quite annoying, Adam. I've seen a few people say before that they've timed out using really good fleets against that, because even though it's not like Leviathan, it's still got some good mechanics in it. And a ship like Endurance, which is very defensive, it can just take advantage of it. You didn't see me the other day, Osprey, or did you? When I did Negotiate a Lead Empire. Oh man, that was a face palm and a half. Yeah, I couldn't remember if you saw that one. Oh, that was horrid. I might be wrong. I think I still won the round because they didn't bother attacking. Alright, suck. Go on, have that, Boba. Boink. Okay. So we can now do Mon Mothma. We'll do Iden. I'm going to leave Shore Trooper out because I'm thinking if ever I make a mistake and we get stuck in a Biggs loop, Shore Trooper's the one that kind of makes it awkward. We will go for Biggs first though. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Now there's a cleanse. So we'll switch to Kyle for a minute. Yeah, again, for some reason, Rolo got the Rebel Fighter tag for this guy. No one else was notified. Oh, lovely. Okay, granted we lost one, but I can live with it. Oh, you bloody... Okay, go on. Get him, stun him, kill him. Thank you. I love it. Okay, it was bad banners, but I'll take that. Okay. Bane is great in 5v5. Imagine what he'll be doing in 3v3. Yeah, honestly, Bane's going to be like a insta-win. I mean, Sidious is looking like he'll be that for a couple of months. That Kron looks really crazy. It was beautiful to witness that. Alright. Anakin's going to get quite annoyed quite often here. Boink. Boink. Yeah, that is all too easy. Forget the rule of 2, just go for the rule of 5. And that is actually something I haven't heard anyone comment if the Datacron is... Because the Datacron brings in a Sith Trooper, is it? I know there's a summon in that Bane Cron. Have they said it actually keeps the rule of 2? For the unique, or is it a case of the summon doesn't count? Okay, that's good. It would have been weird if they'd have created a Datacron that would have essentially neutered the unique. Unless it was the idea you meant do him solo. Yeah, I think Sidious is the more valuable one out the Sith ones. Okay, so we got all 3 meta fleets. I think we do Chimera on Leviathan, a Profundity Mirror, and then finalise at Executor. Lovely. The Holdo one definitely looks insane. I mean, that's the one I'm gunning for. Let's go for these as well, just in case we need to take a turn. But yeah, in my head, that's the aim. I want to try and get the Holdo one, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that was another thought I did have, that if you could get Holdo into a Zori team, then that could be really tough, because Zori already gets holds quite well anyway. So imagine if you give her an ally that prevents death. Alright, stun please. Thank you. Take all them buffs. Alright, please kill. Ooh, okay, a bit weak. Well, that was good. Let's make sure we get rid of Sith Assassin. Oh, well, if you're offering that, you know, I will definitely take another turn. Oh, okay. Just attacking Iden, they've essentially sentenced themselves to death. Gotta love it. Go on, have that Iden. Yeah, that definitely feels true, Adam. I mean, again, this just feels such a comfortable battle right now, but I know there are times when it just goes horrendous. Right, I'm sure I saw a 7 then. There we go. 67 again. So yeah, here I think we do the prof mirror. If we try and maximize banners just to play safe, I feel like we can do this. That should be enough. Yeah, we won the round. Well, we won the battle, sorry. I haven't got to the end of the round yet. Okay, we'll keep an eye out on the tenacity level 6. You know, it's funny, Pen. I was having a little wager with myself before I started, and I thought, I bet Pen pops in to remind me. I'm glad that you're predictable, but thank you for doing that as well. I had been saying to myself I need to do both. The raid, definitely, I've got nagging away at me. Okay, we do that. And then we do that. I'd say it's going okay. We dropped a few times on Lord Vader. This is my main, by the way. A few times on Lord Vader we dropped. We did JML Bounty Hunters and cleaned up with Phoenix. And we've just dropped on Bounty Hunters at the back, but that was purely because I forgot to put a Datacron on Rebel Fighters. They should have created an unstoppable TM loop, and I forgot the Cron, and they didn't do it. Okay. That's why I like always saving the big hit with Y-Wing, but oh well, we got it out still. Right, just have some more of that. I think Horn is going wiggle in a minute, so this is purely to get Outrider. Cool. You've dropped 2 on Lord Vader yourself. It has Malicos and the Doubtcron. You know, it's weird for me, because the only time I've seen Malicos this season is the last round. Malicos, sorry, and Lord Vader. You know, and I don't know if it's just the fact that I faced a bunch of people who've got the Seers built up, or if it's I just happened to see a bunch who were trying Lord Vader. But it was a bit weird. I didn't feel like Malicos did much in there. I found the DTMG comps more annoying because he's got revives for Maul, and if you've got the Datacron, you've got a Dark Trooper in there as well. Alright, this could get messy. that'll have to. This is probably a multi-shot because my first order fleet isn't built properly yet, so it's like we've got to do enough to hopefully get rid of Xanadu Blood, and then maybe clean up with a Malevolence or a Radis. Gavster, I feel like I'm winning. My opponents attacked once and they haven't done a lot, so we'll see how if they come back and do more. It feels like the story of GAC right now. There's always someone who decides to come back and do more later. Malchus with Lord Vader does a bunch of AoE plus stealth and assist, so he destroys bounty hunters. Yeah, again, bounty hunters have not been great for me in the last couple of weeks. It's a shame because I love the counter. It's as if they've tried to tighten up on it, stop people using it as much. There we go. I look at that and I think if we do lose this battle, I can live with how it is. Okay, actually, this is kind of good. This is where having a Relic 5 hooks plays kind of nicely, because I do go second in the reinforcement order. Downside, Echelon's got a bit of work to do. Let's go there. Turn meter. We'll do a double tap basic here. Can we stun? Ooh, wow. I didn't think we'd get the stun because of the tenacity on Houndstooth, but hey, I'll take it. Very nice. Okay. The beauty is throughout this entire battle so far, I have not lost Echelon still. Spoke too soon. Okay, double tap. Nearly. Is he ulting? No, we've still got time. So to play safe, I'm going reinforce, just so that we've got an extra ship on the field. I didn't just, if you miss, then it feels bad, doesn't it? So that just was playing it safe, and we got the one shot, which I didn't think we'd do with the 5-star finalizer. So again, I was saying this when Dano's raided in, I've not had a lot of 1800s this season. We got 1749 here. Those Lord Vader drops probably were the cause of it, but yeah, I think as well it's just a lack of efficiency at times. So there's just a point when you have to say to yourself, there's not a lot more I can do, which is a bit of a shame. Saying that, we're going to get Leia soon, so she should trounce a few teams. So I'll probably have her on offense, because I know on defense she's got a lot of things going against her right now. Okay, let's just go in against this. Oh, hang on, I've just seen there was a auto mod thing here. There we go. Oh, that's definitely the plan panel. At least I'm free to play. I haven't got a decent Sidious on here. Gavster, you're winning. I was less efficient than my opponent, but you're full cleared. They gave... oh, hang on. They beat Levy and Profundity. They took on meta fleets on offense, so surprised they failed. Okay. I'm curious why that got auto-flagged. I can't see anything Twitch would normally auto-flag about it. Yeah, I mean, some people just don't like Fleet, do they? I mean, I feel like a lot of people I know don't like Fleet, and It's just one of them things, isn't it? Okay. I don't like this battle, have I told you before? Alright, Xanadu out. Cheers. Alright. Bomber's got a mark. Counter it. Okay. I mean, if I wasn't trying to play in a little bit of a hurry, I would, in all honesty, just change Fleet out here and put Chimera in, because that'd be I found Chimera pretty comfortable against this right now, and it also means I can use it to climb against Leviathans. But considering I don't really need to do too much here, I'm just trying to swap one thing out. Yeah, I know Arnold's gone on a lot about that. He's claimed it's like a 10 banner advantage for him, and I'm like, you know, people have really given Comeuppance a bit of a poo-poo rating, and I'm like, it's got tough competition as far as it's following up from the likes of Defender and Fury Class Interceptor and all these big ships that came out last year, and it's just not that. It's not some meta-defining ship. It's just something that's boosting a faction. So I kind of feel sorry for it because it's not what people thought it would be or could be. But, you know, it's still doing decent stuff. Alright, I'm third here. I can live with third. Yeah, honestly, I think it's just one of them where people don't really want to work on resistance. That's my gut read. Alright. I'm shutting down Taman, but I'm going to leave the window open, as it were, so that I can come back to it later. A bit like Penn said, I've got to do some TW raid stuff, and I don't really want to be doing it on stream, if I'm going to be frank, because I need to... I want to get downstairs as soon as I can, but yeah, we'll see. Let me just see, can I bring this up on here? What? Okay. New follower Adam, thank you very much, Adam. Appreciate the follow. Okay, that, for those who aren't football supporters, Ben Pearson, he's a walking liability, and he hasn't always been. In fact, there were a few years ago when I really wanted my club to sign him, but we've got him now at the point in his career where he starts a game and you know he's going to get a yellow card, and if he's having a game that you know he's going to have, he can also get 2 yellow cards, which is very bad. So honestly, that is a filthy selection from our manager, but that one's interesting. This guy was on the naughty step the other week, and he seems to have come back into the fold. So yeah, I'm intrigued by some of that. But yeah, very interesting. No worries, man. I'm just seeing what you said, Pen. No worries. Alright, we've got Master XL33 last round. We did get the loss, but to be honest, they basically penned me, and I couldn't really do too much, so it was a quick rip. I wouldn't mind, right? We've had a really good starting lineup recently. It's been Wout Burger, who's been really great for us since we signed him in the summer. We've had Lewis Baker, who's been missed from the previous season, and we've had Josh Laurent, who's the captain. And Berger's had a 2-match ban for accumulating yellow cards across games. So essentially we've had to bring in another player for him. But Pearson was not the one I would have done. I'd have found someone else rather than him. Because it's like... football is the only best term. This is one of the hills I die on. That I don't know why Americans started calling it soccer. There is probably a linguistic reason where, you go back in centuries and you find out where soccer originated as a word, but football was the sport here, and for some reason soccer went in other places. Hey up, Liam, I was talking about you the other day. I thought I hadn't seen you in a while. You doing alright, man? Yeah, I mean, to a degree I can understand it, but I've never understood how, the best way I can phrase it, if it's American for a second, it's like, I'd always call it American football. So I don't get how you guys will call that football and then soccer. It's like, why didn't you just call the sport you created, the Americans created, soccer? You know what I mean? Why give a name to a currently existing sport, a new name, and call your own sport that name? Do you know what I mean? Because I've gone on record plenty of times. I think when Americans essentially chose which parts of the English language they wanted to adapt, shall we say, from going from British English to American English, there are a lot of things I feel like they got right. But football, soccer is one I just can't get my head around. You hanging in there? You're halfway done with Lord Vader. Nice. I'm on tier 3 of the layer ult mission. So, also not layer ult mission, the layer unlock. So, yeah, I've got to do one more of that and then 2 more of the next one. So, hopefully not too long. Football wasn't. Yeah, to my knowledge, football at least was officially created as a sport in England. To my knowledge, I don't know if I'm being English biased here, but yeah, I could have sworn that this is the reason why we call it the FA. It's not the English FA, it's the FA because we were the original football association. I could be wrong though. Again, I've not done a deep dive in the histories. But it's like I say, I just find it amusing how it kind of... They obviously like the idea of taking football over to America, but they didn't want to keep the name. Now, that I can believe. We do get head injuries still over here, but yeah, it's certainly not the same as NFL kind of football. That's on timing, Liam. I'm going to say Crimson got Grand Inquisitor the other day, so not too bad. Then they had to choose a name for it and called it the same as the most popular one and added American to it. That's how you get American football. And then decided to call football soccer to not get confused and said that pride can say they created that sport. All I know is every time it gets brought up on Discord by Fat Kid, I will get my back up ever so slightly because I'm like I say, I will bow to your knees on the prospect of a sidewalk being the better word than a pavement, or colour should have no U in it, or any of these other Americanisms that sort of went with the adaptation of English. But I just can't get behind soccer. If people sort of talk to me and they're like, oh yeah, what soccer team do you support? I won't say, oh yeah, it's football. But, if I could go over to America and say, right, I'm insisting on one word being changed from your language, it would be that. I'd be saying NFL is now soccer and football is football. Well, that's all by the by. It's honestly it's like over here, you got about 6-7 different words for a BAP or you got a BAP, you got a bomb cake, you got a roll, you've got there's a few others I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but you got like 6 or 7 names for basically 2 slices of bread that are a bit thick, you know, and everyone has very specific opinions on what they're called. I mean, for me it'd be a BAP, but I know maybe an hour's drive away it's a bomb cake, and I'm like, I could never call it a bomb cake. Even when I lived in that area, I couldn't have called it that. I have to say, no, I want a BAP. Some things are like that, aren't they? Very, very sensitive. Alright. I've waffled on enough. Crimson versus Hagen. 1 million GP difference thereabouts. More like 1.1 to be honest, so, but who's counting? Zeta's 50 behind. 2 GA Omicrons behind. 11 total relics behind and 3 relic 5 pluses behind, so far not looking so good. Datacrons, we've got a very big disadvantage, I would say. I mean, the 35 level 3s to my 4 is pretty bad. We've got 34 less 6 top mods, so it's not the worst difference, but then you look at the actual mod scores and we're doing a lot better, so that's one thing we can take from this. Yeah, it's not that bad, is it? GLs, they've got everything except for Love Vader, so at least we haven't got to deal with that again today. And then ships, they have got Leviathan, I do not. But at least we've got Proving Grounds coming around. I can start working on the Fury class. Alright, so they cleared a wall. One of my mods, Chris Rising, he created the screen, so I just essentially copied the data for the round and just recollate it, if you like. It's better than just having a look on, say, SWGOH. Alright, so same as last round, Grand Inquisitor, Trench, Phasma, and Qui-Gon. No Princess Leia to be seen here. South Wall, they one-shot Finzori, one-shot Bam, 3-shot Rey, and one-shot Malgus. Nice to see Rey getting a hold again. Bad Batch, Bounty Hunters, and Phoenix haven't been touched on the back, but I assume they're just waiting. So yeah, let's see what they've done. We can see a Grand Inquisitor for ourselves. Maul. Oh, Maul with Bam as well, so we've got to keep an eye on that Datacron. GG. And Finzori. Okay, we got CLS, Sia Malikos, Leia, and Adrad. I haven't asked him, but I think that might have been what he was leaning into a little bit. I do use Hotbot myself. I mean, on my Discord server, I'll always do a Hotbot comparison first. But essentially for the stream, I use SWGOH's GAC bracket stat compares. And, like, again, I'm giving Chris full praise here because it was always baby, if you like. I just put the data into a spreadsheet, it then copies it to a PowerPoint, and then the PowerPoint's what you see. So, yeah, I have to give him full praise for it. He did a great job. I mean, I do keep picking his brains a little bit, saying, is there anything else you can think of as far as, you know, making it, putting more out there or doing more with it? But he's obviously got work himself and all that, so I don't like pushing the button too much with him, but I'll certainly give him praise because, well, he deserves it. Okay. So we've got Leia. I don't want to even think about doing Kenobi. So Slacker, maybe? Or maybe I do C-Traya. Because when I think about it, C-Traya, that was doing alright even when the Crazy Crom was around. Yeah, I think I give this a go, because it means I've still got armor if I want to throw armor in with Slacker or something. But it isn't needed here. But saying that, this feels like overkill. At least in the sense of if I did like the mishmash team I've done of late. You know, where you do Thrawn, you do Brood Alpha, Armourer. This just makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we go with that. It's more mishmash, but it kind of fits what I'm trying to do. Okay, let's go for it. Please say that was Leia. I just realised I didn't check it. If I'd taken this against Adrad or something, I'd be annoyed. Okay. So we can't link the two we want to link, so we'll do Leia and Rex. Okay, we've got the 3 Beskar ingots, so we'll put them straight on C. We've got Fracture available, so we might as well use it on Leia, even though Thrawn will just die in a moment. Alright, there we go. Now, you will die. It's crazy how powerful this team is. Hopefully old Ben drops that taunt soon. That actually makes a bit more rhythmic sense. I don't really like this, but we'll do it. Can I get a turn? Turn. A turn. Turn. I think we're out of this, but let's see. Yeah. Don't mind, we got the worst 2 out, if you like. Okay. Yeah, that was an ouch. I'm thinking Traya might have been the better shout. Yeah, I think we use First Order. Man, it's overkill, but I think we do it. Well, feels like overkill. What was I saying before about their counters to Leia? It seems fine if you can get the first turn on Leia, but something like C will never do that. Unless you've got absolutely god tier mods that can get you to 200k health and good speed. You know, I just don't think it's actually impossible to do that. It's possible to do it. Essentially with the Mothma set, it's the one just gone, by the way. You know, I say the one just gone. Like, we got the set that was announced the other day with Sidious. It's the one before that. But yeah, with that one, essentially, with Biggs, you get 25% turn meter anytime an ally attacks at a turn. So they're constantly feeding turn meter to one another. It is absolutely broken. If you can get it going anyway. If you like get one shot out the gate, then obviously not. But it's just brilliant because if you think about HRS, I think he's got turn meter gains obviously on basic, but I can't remember the exact amount he gives. But add in Biggs with the 25%, they're all gaining turn meter all the time. Yeah. Right, ult. I mean, I'm sure it's been said, probably by yourself, Osprey, if you put in Captain Rex, that can work, because Captain Rex's days will prevent old Ben gaining turn meter, so there is that. There we go, I think I just slightly beat you to it. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely worth going for if you got Biggs at Rally 5 anyway. Traya can beat Sia Malikos, can't it? %63% win rate. That's enough to give it a go. Yeah, I know that the other day someone was saying why you're working on bays, and I feel like layers enough of a reason. But besides that, I kind of like the idea of having Chase up. They've just got a bit of flexibility if ever you need it. State GAC nil 3, now 5-3. Last two opponents haven't been able to clear Raver or DTMG. I imagine Bane's been a big help. I mean, he's definitely the talk of the town right now. I've put him on my favourites list. I know it's not much, but he's in my he's on the horizon for me, shall we say, even if it's like the far distant horizon. Yeah, I mean, it's one way of looking at it. I mean, for myself, I'm kind of having the mentality of, okay, they're going to use Bane on one team. So it's just the way you go about it, isn't it? You think, all right, you've essentially got a very clean win for him. Oh, wow, that was pretty big. By the way, there was that question before about the Gungans in the sense, is it worth going for them? I think I'd say that they're looking good as far as some of the early footage we've seen anyway. They do look pretty good when it comes to just some of the things they're doing with just 2 Gungans. So I'm curious what Jar Jar will elevate them to do, because you assume the Legendary will do that. You've also switched to using Sia Malikos versus Ray. Good to know. I mean, I've been doing okay with Starkiller still, but again, I know a lot of people haven't. I mean, I've had a lot of drops on Ray recently. So it could be that. People are just tripping up with Starkiller. I need to look at my GA history if I'm being honest. Cron harder. I know for myself, I'm very Cron light. Certainly why you wouldn't see me up on the top, Kyber. I just haven't got the ability to get crons as good as other people. It is where I actually like that. Wow. Oh. Oh. Don't know what that was then. Oh. I don't know what it is, but the only season I felt comfortable with the crons I've had was the Cartel one with Bush. Because literally it was that, Tuscan Warrior, and I think there might have been one more you went for. Well, oh, that was it. It was like Scoundrel Anti-Revive. And it was such an easy season to sort of just go, right, 3 crons, get them, done. Whereas ones like this, you're like, oh, I'd like this, I'd like this, I'd like this. Oh, these stats are good, you know, and you can just never get enough of what you want. Yeah, a bit surprising that. I mean, it could be like a practice for some people. They haven't faced a Starkiller in a while, so they're just throwing weird things at it. Okay, CLS. I think we do... I think we do Jedi. Yeah, I'm going to say get beautiful flowing. There we go. Is that essentially your way of saying you don't want to be tempted to use Starkiller on Rey? Yeah, I mean, I haven't got Sidious on my main, so it's not a thing there, but Holdo, definitely I'm going for. And I'll go for Sidious here, because I've got R7 here. Oh, wow! Alright, I'll give them full props. They have blown me away a bit here. Wow. That was a... Oh, wow. Okay. I'll give that props. That was a really good CLS team. I think we go with droids. Man, that is a rough one. Alright, roly-poly. Okay, we've got 4 out of 5 target locks. I actually don't want to heal up GG for a minute, because he's essentially forced Mark on Droid, and now he hasn't. That's annoying. What have you missed? We've just lost with JKR versus CLS, so that was annoying. Yeah, I mean, I get your point there, Osprey, as far as the one footage I've seen was JML. And JML usually isn't on defense. Wow. Oh. Don't know what's going on with your voice today. But yeah, I get your point. You know, you don't see JML often, so it's a bit of a weird one to be prioritising. I haven't got Bad Batch on here, so I haven't done it now. Okay. We'll do that. Oh, wow. That was a big hit. Okay. That was dirty. Yeah, I'm going to say Quiglea. I don't know what they were cooking. Such a weird team. I'm thinking I might have to use gas here just to be safe. Let me see, was there a Malgus up top? If there's a Malgus, I might need to rethink. It's Grand Inquisitor, that's a bit awkward. Yeah, I think we use gas just to get through this comfortably. You've been using Negovis triple attack since you upgraded Plo, it's been nice. I really want to give that a go on here. It's the main reason I took Plo to R7, because I've made sure his mods are alright as well now. And he should outspeed at least Relic 8s. If it's a Relic 9 Negotiator, it won't outspeed it, but... Sorry, Relic 9 Executor. But, I didn't even think he needed to outspeed the Negotiator. I thought it was... like IG or something. But I think I got it all mixed up. Echo Man, would you get in here, please? We need a grenade. Thank you. And we didn't even land it. Cool. Alright, nap time. Might as well just keep going for K2 because he's just going to keep countering. Okay, we're going to stand up in a second. But then we sit down. Now we stand back up. We're doing the okey cokey. Do the okey cokey and we turn around. That's what it's all about. Oh, sound of my childhood, that. Okay. Get Cassian out. Oh, okay. Okay. Chill, everyone. Chill. $62. Alright, what were they hiding? Sortie Dash. Alright, that's a bit annoying because it does... Well, those two are annoying because it does prevent Wampa. Ondo hasn't got a Kron, so it's not as threatening, plus no Vandal. And that hasn't got Big's Kron, so again, that's not as bad. So, I think we use Iden here. Alright, we'll go for Big C Boy. I'm actually curious, even though I don't want him to do it, I'm curious how Lando can ramp up with this. Yeah, he deals 50% more damage on assists. Right, get rid of Wedge, that way it's RNG who gets revived. Oh, I knew I was going to press that at the wrong time. Oh no, we're still alright. Cool. Honestly, I thought we'd wasted it. Alright, Kyle's gone, so I can live with that, even though it means we've got a bit of this still. Yeah, I'm grateful that the death mark didn't go. Very grateful. I love instances like that. AI just going, you know what, we don't care, we're just going to do the AoE because we want to. Lovely. And... okay. I'm going to come back to you two. What speeds are we looking at here? 307. And 260. I should be able to imp it. Keep having to remember I haven't got any good crons here. Either that they're on defense. Okay, pop that on dark. Bit unfortunate that. Actually, that is perfect. Stay in poop stance. Stay in poop stance. Have another punch. Oh, too early. Okay. Ooh, okay, we lost Veers. Alright, so it definitely could have been cleaner, but at least we got through it in one shot. Okay, so we can't Wampa on Sortie, so we'll use Wampa here. There isn't a Ray on defense, so we can use Starkiller somewhere. It's nice to see there are some options. Great day to be 8-0. I'm going to say, hello there, Angels. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I'll be honest, I was just mulling over the fact that I keep talking about my football team because they're going to be playing in about 20 minutes. And we haven't been doing well this season. And we're playing a team who are doing reasonably well in Norwich. And there's a bit of me going, please don't make that be an omen for an 8-0 loss. Oh, I don't think we would, but man oh man, it's frightening. I know, it's a bit weird not seeing a Ray on defense. It's not really an offensive team, is it? I mean, they have got a Ray. The only thing they haven't got is Lil Vader, so I was kind of expecting it. I'm going full auto because I'm assuming Wampa can actually deal with this alright. Yeah, DDK didn't stand a chance there. I mean, Grievous didn't either. This B1's a sitting duck. Okay, 68. Wow, that's a call and a half. I can't say I know many people who do that. I mean, I don't mind Slacker on defense, but the banners, they don't usually suggest it's a good idea. Alright, let's go for Hero Finn. And might as well go for Hero Boat. And we'll go for the other Pout. And we'll try and get the damage immunity off him. And cleanse the team. Get a stun in. Who's not got... Oh, the ball guy. Cool. Let's go like that then. Bye-bye. No more of that good stuff coming your way. Even though I have the same kind of thing on defense as far as I've got very weak Zori, I've got... I haven't got like the hero bros or anything. It's where I feel like you've got to put Zori down if you've got her. You know, she'll die easily, but it kind of forces a counter. Could Ray take out a Malgus or something? I mean, I know it might be overkill, but people do use C on a Malgus sometimes. Just spitballing more than anything. Adrad can take Inquisitors, can't he? Yeah, you'd have thought a Giallo would be better than Gas. Yeah, this does feel a little bit radical. Yeah, I wouldn't have put that down as a counter myself. I mean, with the Kron, it does make sense. I like that, but I would actually agree it's probably my favourite inconsistent. You know, when it works, it looks beautiful because you can just have Gas one-shotting everyone. But, yeah, when it goes bad, you look like an idiot. Actually, the better way of phrasing it would be, when Gas gets beat in that battle, he gets beat bad, but when he wins, he looks cool doing it. All or nothing. Alright. Jin's getting pounded a bit. And we're at the 100. Alright, can we do that? I really wish we got buff Dispel in here. Again, kind of a reason it'd be nice to build up base. Hello there, Andrew. Thank you for the follow. Utini was from Angels. Oh, there we go. Alright. Got 2 for the price of 1 then. Didn't know who was doing what. And say, you gotta love Jim. You gotta love the fact that she is so mesmerising that the AI is just drawn to her. They're like, this little beauty, we have got to go for her. She must go. It'd be a shame if they made us Relic at 9 or something silly, because it's like, half the reason to go for her, if I'm right, is the fact that she's R5, she's weak. So they think, oh, go for the weak one, go for the weak one. If they made us tank her up a bit, it'd be annoying. Yeah, they were fun times. I mean, it did work, to be fair. I mean, if Ben is at 1 health and Ray's full health, they're fine, aren't they? So you just got to keep hiding them all. Okay. What's the other one's Dash, isn't it? Alright, I think we'll just send in JMK Cats against this. And we can do Star Killer on the other. I'm trying to think what's probably best for getting under protection. Yoink. Okay, that's a boop boop. No deflection. Just very bloody lucky. No worries, Pen, and thank you very much. For what it's worth, my mum's actually said she might try and stop on a stream sometime soon, just to, if anything, say thank you for the birthday wishes. So, yeah, she has appreciated it. Okay, let's do this. Pass that there. Okay. Hondo, I'm making this clear to you now, bub. You are not soloing me. Can say she did have a good day yesterday. She'd been saying that she was a bit wary of the fact that last year she'd been the age her dad was when he died, and it's like that superstition thing. And I think yesterday she just had this sense of relief as far as nothing happened last year. Do you know what I mean? I know that it's kind of it can sound like a weird thing, but I think in her head it was like she has health problems and all that, and I think in her own mind she was like, not again, you know. So yeah, she's been a lot better in the last 24 hours or so. But saying that, it's a birthday as well, so I'd be disappointed if she wasn't. Oh, hang on. Let's do that and these. Send me a tracker, please. Thank you. Alright, we got buff dispel coming up. I think we have. Yeah. And one. Alright, a little bit underwhelming. Basic. Oh, right, I thought we'd have done more there. Wowzer. I thought they put up more of a fight, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, 62. So, Leviathan, Holdo, Negotiator. There's a bit of me that would love to try the Scythe battle. Just see if I can do it on here yet. Well, it's much simpler doing Rebels. Not necessarily safer, but simpler. What time are we on? Ooh, you know, I haven't done too bad. You know, I know I keep going on about the football, but I honestly didn't think I'd be able to get going, if you like, quick enough for it. So I'm really pleased with that. Okay, if I'm decreasing my odds of winning this matchup, it's the fact that it isn't Sith Assassin starting. That's a big bummer. Hopefully we can get a buff dispel here and start critting it. Alright, that being back is not nice. But, go on. Oh, thank you. Okay. That was just beautiful orangey. Beautiful orangey. Okay, now we've got to be wary because obviously Mark 6 will come in next. So, I understand from a defense point of view why this lineup is how it is, but we just got to play smart. Okay, so base it. We'll get this assist. Oh, saying that, we did get 2 assists, that's a lot. Wiggle, go wiggle. We do the flyby, that gets us to 86%. And now we do that. We've got days, sadly. That should be a fair chunk of ult, though. Yeah, we've also got 2 assists on the side. Alright, bye-bye, Y-Wing. Question is, did we get it? The bye-wing. Bye-bye. Honestly, it's a relief to see it go, though, because I'd much rather that thing go than the Outrider. Because even now, I still feel like we're living in sketchy territory without a tank, but... I mean, look at that, 14 picking dots. I'm trying to take a turn. Dash just hung on in there like a champ. Base it. This is kind of why I was holding on to the special, because now we've got multiple hits on this. There we go. Hey, 69. Next up, we got Negotiator. We'll do Thrawn here. Gonna say, I always bring up Liam when we get a 69. I know he always used to like that. Alright, let's do that. Interceptor, please. Thank you. That's one. That's two. And that's three. It's a good job I can count. Okay, let's heal. You know, I can't believe I didn't twig on this, by the way, that if you use this ability, Ruthless Pursuit, on the Y-Wing, it's going to put it on all three of them. I can't believe I didn't twig on that. It took me too long. Okay, might as well go for Ahsoka. Again. Alright, I haven't got a cleanse, but I can at least do this. Yeah, this feels like it could be an annoying battle more than a difficult battle. Okay. This actually reminds me of the fleet that Lord of the Darts told me about. I say the fleet. The reinforcement setup, that if you bring in Plo and Jedi Consular, it can be more annoying. $71. And then wrap up, we've got Negotiator. No unbarring. Y-Wing. 1, 2. That's a comeuppance lineup, isn't it? So yeah, I think we'll be alright. I was weighing it up in my head, do I put another reinforcement in, but I think Plo should be alright. Main priority is getting Ray out. I had to count them then. Who's the bigger priority? Can we get the buff immunity? Cool. Okay, so Holdo goes, cleanses, yada yada yada. No reverse. Plo, in you come. TM to the team. Let's work on Poe. Okay, comeuppance in it comes. Okay, at least Anakin went under stealth there. Put crit immunity on the Y-Wing and make sure we've got the buff on the team. We're bringing Baron in just for a bit of extra damage. I feel like Baron could go on that list of things that are misclassed. I mean, technically it's a tank, but you know you're having a weird day if you're using it as a tank. Okay, 73. So we've got the full clear. 1768, again I'm under 1800, so that's a little bit frustrating from a efficiency point of view, but I'm happy enough. I'm going to say it's a good score. Okay, so here we go. Like I say, I was on a bit of a time crunch today, so thank you very much for being here, folks. Let me get my words out. We did get the 2 grand arenas done. I haven't really done a fleet climb, sadly, but yeah, oh well. We're going to do GAC on Monday, so hopefully we can end the season on a high before Conquest comes in and ruins my fun. But yeah, let's see, can we get a raid for you, folks? Who have we got online? Anyone on? Oh, okay. I can see Bones and Lost One Prat. Let's go to Bones. Alright, so we'll set up a raid. There we go. Alright, so like I say, back Monday. Next week, I think we'll probably do some stuff that goes more on my Let's Play channel, but we'll do a Conquest stream on Friday. So if you're interested, catch me then. But yeah, see you folks. Bye for now.